If you're just starting off in KW Command or you're trying to brush up on some of the new features within Command itself, and you're looking at getting the most out of it when you're adding in contacts, this video is for you. Hey, this is Ron with Keller Williams Elite Realty here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona with the Ron and Jill Group. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications. I'm going to be posting a lot of content here regarding KW Command or other real estate topics. If you want to know more about sunny Phoenix, Arizona, or you have any questions in general, look down below in the video description. I have a link to my Calendly. Let's set up a time and talk. Now, let's get to the show. We're going to get started about adding a contact into KW Command. First place, go ahead and sign in. It'll bring you over here to the home screen. And what I usually do when I'm navigating within Command itself, I'll just come up here to the red KW icon up here. Okay, you'll come over here to contacts. And the easiest thing I do when I'm adding in a new contact is come right up here to add contact. Click on that. And it is pretty much extremely simple. I've used other CRMs, and by far this is extremely simple, especially what we're doing here in real estate. So let's just go ahead and create somebody called Joey Snuffy. Now, if he does have a wife or something else like that, you can just put it right here. For a spouse, we'll just put down Judy Snuffy. Now, Judy Snuffy is not in the database, so I could go ahead and add her. Now, one thing to keep in mind, once you do add a spouse or whatnot in here, it's going to come up as a blank contact. You can go back in there and fill out the information later on. Next one, put down the primary email. For the phone number, this is going to be the primary phone number. We'll just go ahead and use this test one right here. Next, when it comes down to the lead source type, there is a bunch of different options in here to choose from. And if you do not see it within KW Command, you could go ahead and make your own custom lead source. Or if this was selected from a contact, let's just say that you had a referral coming in, you can attach that to the lead contact. But to keep it simple, let's go ahead and put down that it is a buyer and somebody we had a relationship with already. So this is like part of our sphere of influence. Next part right here is the mark as lead. All this is going to do is put an L next to their name within the database itself. I generally just leave a blank, or I can add this to the sales pipeline, and this is going to be over a different video, so we'll just leave this blank as well. Now, to keep the database clean, smooth, and efficient, it is very important that you have your fundamental tags already put in there. For this tag right here, let's just put down buyer. The next one, let's just put down test. Now, I don't have test as a tag right now, and I could easily create a custom tag right here. I could go ahead and use different colors. So for this one right here, let's just use like a light green. Click add. Boom, there it is. It is very simple. Come down here to add more. This right here is the preferred method of contact. And when you're in the beginning stages of your lead generation, you're talking to prospective clients, even if they're a client like right now, or this is somebody you have to nurture, some of them are going to have a very preferred way of contacting them. I've had clients where they only want to be communicated with through email. Other ones, by the phone or text. Now, for Snuffy, he just wants a phone call and that's it. So that's his primary means of communication. For additional email and additional phone, does he have an alternative phone, like a work phone or pretty much a landline or another phone number or email address that you can use to get in contact with him? Okay, for the primary address, if you want to reach out, send him something in the mail, a postcard or whatnot, this is going to be the primary address that they use. So let's look right here, 2403. Let's go Pebble Creek Parkway. And we'll put this as same as mailing address. Now also, when it comes down to later on when you're having communication with your database, if you know the address where is their primary residence and where they're at, you can set up smart plans and it'll give news about the area they live in. The next one, coming down to Facebook or any of the other social media profiles. When it comes to your clients, find out what their most preferred social media platform is, and especially like the one they use in their personal time as well. If anybody's out there using MySpace, please hit me up and let me know. So one of the things I usually do, look for their Facebook and look for their Instagram. Those are the two main go-tos for myself. And when it comes to adding this information, just do a copy and paste of the URL from Facebook and just post it right here. Now the next section is the about. Now for Scruffy's legal name, Joseph Scruffy. That's his legal name. For the description, I just give like a basic detail of where I met him at, or pretty much some talking points that I could use later on. So the more information you could put down there, the easier it is going to be to remember specific things about your client. So we met him at the local chamber event, and he wants to upsize in about 2025. If you know their birthday, that is a perfect thing to do. You can send them a text, send them a birthday card, or whatever it is. Home anniversary. This is something we've been doing for a lot of our buyers, ensuring that we put the home anniversary inside there. So we can say, hey, you know what? You've been in your home for X amount of years. And the same thing goes with the expireds or whatnot. It's pretty easy to find this information out from your county assessor's office. Now for relationships, we'll just put down Judy Snuffy, put her right there, and she's added in. Also, if they have any children or father, mother, or something else like that, put them down there too, because you do want to connect with your prospective client on a very personal level as well. Next, where do they work for? If you know the name of the company and what their job title is, put that information in there as well. Okay, now for custom. Now this is going to help out a lot. Now you can make custom fields. Has kids, hobbies, hometown, are they local? What kind of lead follow-up do they need? Do they need something like every day or once a week, or what kind of follow-up strategy plan are you going to have? Do they already have a lender, or whatever the case is? For myself, I usually have, for myself and for our team, I have other things in there. It's just pretty much like the question and answer you have for a buyer or a seller's consultation, and you're trying to get to know them more on a personal level. Once all that's done, come over here, click create. Now it'll create it and it's in your database. And if you look right here, we have Joey Snuffy and Judy Snuffy. And like I said before, Judy's is going to be completely blank. For Joey Snuffy, we have a pretty good amount of information. His health bar is in the green right here. Preferred method of contact is going to be the phone. Right up here is going to be the phone number. And also, if you click on it, you can send text messages, and this is going to be in a different video of ways you could just reach right out to them just by clicking on it, whether it's the phone or email. The other thing too, though, we could set up smart plans in here. I'm going to be making a video about that later on and doing a bunch of other stuff. But this is the bare basics as far as setting up a contact. Now, also, if you see that you missed something, just come over here, click on this pencil. That is the edit button right there. And it'll take you back to the information that you plugged in earlier. Alrighty, everybody, I hope you found this video useful. Please, before you leave, hit that subscribe button down below, turn on the bell for notifications, and I'm going to be posting a lot of content on here on a regular basis. We'll talk to you soon.